Now, you remember the TV program Ripley's Believe It or Not? Well, every day in the United Nations you would have Ripley's Believe It or Not. Would you believe that just a week ago, an organization affiliated with Hamas called the PRC was voted in as an NGO inside the United Nations? Believe it or not, but in the United Nations, Iran chaired the Non-Proliferation Committee in 2013. Believe it or not, the Security Council was not able, after Hezbollah publicly took responsibility and killed Israeli soldiers, to mention Hezbollah by name, to mention that Israeli soldiers were killed. It was able to only mention the fact that a Spanish UNIFIL soldier was killed. Believe it or not, in the conference on the status of women, where in ceremonies 193 countries came together, they found out that one country only, no, not Afghanistan, not Iran, not Saudi Arabia on the attitude towards women, but Israel is to be condemned. And this is the United Nations today. Believe it or not, there's one Article 4 that deals with human rights violations all over the world. And there's a single Article 7 that singles out only one country in the world, and that is Israel. I'll say that again. Article 4 deals with human rights violations all over the world. Article 7 singles only one country in the world, and that is Israel. Now, I went to my British colleague, Sir Mark Lyle-Grant, and told him, why is the United Kingdom abstaining in such a situation? The only countries voting against this absolutely outrageous resolution are the United States of America, Canada, Israel, and Palau. I've become an expert in Palau. Maybe afterwards I'll give you some guidance. But the United Kingdom, France, other Scandinavian countries abstain. Why are you abstaining? No real answer. So when I say, hey, you know, am I not good enough at least to be in the group with North Korea, Syria, and Libya? I can up my game here. This is, believe it or not, something that is happening every day. What is happening against Israel in the United Nations is political terror by the Palestinians and the Arabs and other countries. But I would focus on that, political terror. When I say political terror, is going after Israel in things that have absolutely no connection to what we do or what we don't do. Because we always have a tendency to always look at ourselves and judge ourselves, which is good. You saw the panel before that. If President Shimon Peres would have been here, he would have said, you know, the biggest contribution of Jews is their satisfaction. Have you ever seen a satisfied Jew? No, no, no. So dissatisfaction is good, but it is also important to know that we have to stand, because the waves and the pressures against Israel do not necessarily come from what we do or not do.